Yeah.
8:30. What's up, everyone? Let me back up. This is Harold Sullivan. Welcome to the Sullivan Project podcast. A little behind the scenes. Hopefully, I don't drop anything. Got my food on my lap. Yeah, wait to get close. God. Anyway, do a lot behind the scenes here. Show y'all how I do a little. Got a call from Chris coming in soon. Go from Chris. Never done this before on video. I'm going to show y'all how I eat a little bit, then call Chris. My Darren was a little behind, so I already called him, told him I'd be a little bit late on the call in. Not sure if y'all have a good view, got the phone there. This is my antenna fork, I don't know if y'all can see that. I got a taco right now and some crackers with cream cheese and chives. And if I drop food over, I'm blind. If y'all ever tuned in before, I lost my sight a couple of years ago. I was born with autoimmune disease. So I've been able to walk since I was a child, been in a wheelchair. But every day is a gift. Haven't been able to touch my face in over 30 years. I'm almost 45. Actually, for 35 years probably since my elbows locked up. Well, I'll eat the best I can here. So, I'll do the best I can. Thank God I can still feed myself. But some stuff, I put them, if I want to eat chips, potato chips, I put them between the fork. We got the bed over here. See my fork. Thank God they have these online for handicapped people. Hey Google, what time is it?
6:06 p.m.
Alright. It's working for the moment. If you tuned in before, you know I've had problems with the Google or the only other technologies. Sometimes they don't work. That's fine though, you know what I mean? Perfection is an opinion, not an existence. Write that down, it's a Sullyism. I've been coming up with these things since I lost my sight. You know? But yeah, check out the Sullivan Project podcast on YouTube and TikTok. Harold Sullivan 78. Facebook, Harold Sullivan period 35. You can call the show 724-513-1472. You can email the show hs19782015 at outlook.com. We appreciate comments, share, rate, subscribe. We got over 100 on YouTube. Leave us comments. We have some movie brackets going. Best. I just did Crappy Call Classics. We're going to be doing best movie trilogies soon. We have cameos from celebrities on a podcast. Check those out. Like I say, everyone has a story. You can't judge a book by its cover. And so you can come on as a guest, audio or video. Or if you have some stories you want to get out, or catfish stories, or whatever, let me know. We're going to be calling Chris here in a moment. I figured I'd share a little bit of behind the scenes. It's 80-some degrees right now in my little area I got here. I don't eat much. I only weigh 70 pounds. I haven't really grown much since I was like 10. So, she sees a probably getting good all the way. Okay, I get by. God got me. Who got you? Holidays are coming up. Appreciate your family. Thanksgiving. Christmas. I've known over 30 people that have passed away. A lot of them are relatives, so cherish it when you can. Ask the questions when you can. Find out about them. Find out about them and you'll find out about you. We don't want to be left with questions. Uncertainty and not knowing stuff is very scary to human beings. And we're always trying to get control of everything, and that's not possible. The hardest thing is just to surrender. Oh man, sorry. Sometimes you just gotta not do it, just don't do anything, let it be, right? Sometimes just be. Sometimes do nothing. I'm throwing Sullivanisms at you right now. One man is every man. Everyone can't be saved, but they can all be fixed. I mean, everyone can't be fixed, but they can all be saved. Everyone can't be fixed, but they can all be saved. One man is every man. About to call up Chris. Talk about some movies and stuff. I just did a podcast on the 80s. Why I like the 80s, why I love the 80s. You know, if it's chime in on that, why did you love the 80s? If you loved the 80s, what was your decade? You know? There's a little gas here. Cool. Oh, oh my God. I hope y'all can't hear it on camera. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Lord Jesus. I wasn't trying to do all that. Talk over me. Go on. Gotta find a piece that's small enough. No. This is just a little bit. I need a TV show, y'all. So y'all can see how I do everything, how I go out and just get by every day. Little things sometimes are just so difficult. Cherish it all. Cherish it every moment. I feel like this is gonna fall off of it. Yeah, see. I can tell. That piece of work there. Wow. These pieces are way too big, so I'm making it kind of small. Yep. Excuse me. I don't know. I got one more piece that's big enough. You see what I mean? These are way too big for me. It's bite size. Hey Google, play Harold Sullivan's 78 Scooby-Doo video.
Sure. Here's Harold Sullivan 70 videos on YouTube.
Hey Google, play Harold Sullivan 78. Hey Google. Hey Google, play Harold Sullivan 78 Scooby-Doo video.
Alright, playing Harold Sullivan 78 Scooby-Doo videos on YouTube.
Hey Google, pause. Hey Google, turn your volume to 70%. Hey, we're showing you all how I do this behind the scenes. Hey Google, turn your volume to 70%. All right, I will call Chris. What time? All right, y'all, let's start the show here. Oh, Jesus. All right, so y'all how I use the phone.
Main menu. 9. Options on the screen. Selecting text messages, 8 notifications. Contacts. Contacts. Directory. Audible. Autumn 8. Autumn Street Health Center. The Blackbee. Blackbirds. Customer care.
Go down too far. Okay, here we go.
Trace.
All right, y'all.
Trace.
Call Chris.
Trace. 412.
Go.
9.
All right.
9.
All right.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? You ready?
Yeah?
All right, let me start the thing. I got a video rolling and we're good to go. Hey, Google, restart video. Google.
Hey everyone, Scott Innes, voice actor, Hollywood actor, movie star. Don't believe all that. I'm a legend in my own mind. Hey, you know me better as the voice of some of the most popular cartoon characters in the world. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, Stir-Rappy-Dappy-Doo, Puppy Power, Black and Shaggy too. And you've got the Sullivan Project podcast coming at you right now.
Hey, Google, stop. Hey, Google, turn your volume to 50%. Hey, Google, turn your volume to 50%. What's up, everyone? This is Harold Sullivan. Welcome to the Sullivan Project podcast. What's up, Chris?
What's up?
Got everything going? Got the camera for this dinner? I actually got the camera going a little early so I could show people a little behind the scenes, you know, how I eat and stuff. I think some people might find that fascinating, you know. I could use that fork and all that. You see me eat before recently. Stomach. When we went out to eat, yeah. I don't think my arms were that bad when I was younger, right? You remember me when I was really young? I had more mobility, right? My arms and stuff. Do you remember?
Yeah.
So I used to be able to eat, like I used to be able to feed myself with my hands, right? When I was little. Yeah. So now I got to use that long fork because of my elbows. But like I said, I've explained to everybody, you know what? I'm still here, right? we're all here. We're doing stuff. So, but I'm glad to get to I'm good to talk to you. We got the Steelers on tonight, right?
Yeah, 8:15.
That's a weird. I didn't even realize till today. They play tonight. That's something. They don't do it around here. They don't publicize like they used to. They do, but like they used to all week, and you know what day the Steelers game was on. Now it's like I gotta freaking Google it. That's terrible. Speaking of that, Alexa, what time is it?
It's 6:19 p.m.
Okay. That's the way I've been able to tell blind or time the last few years since I've been blind. In case anybody hasn't tuned in before. I just did. Let's see here, Chris. In the last episode, I was talking about monster movies, and then I did. I love the '80s, and then I've got a couple other things here. Was that your best? What was your best time, Chris? Was you grew up in the '80s too, right? You're a little older than me, a couple of years, but
Yeah, something like that.
2 or 3 years, not much. But you were. So was that your age? Was the '80s? That was your childhood too? The '80s, or was it more '90s? Like, what was your favorite?
I'm 47 now, so.
Yeah. What was your favorite decade though? Was it like in the '80s? Like,
Oh, I don't know.
you don't know? Is that your favorite movies and all that? Because that's what I was. As mine, I was pretty much the '80s was because of the movies, and the music, the TV shows, right? All in the '80s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I remember from the '80s. Is that what you remember? Like
Sort of.
what's your favorite? Yeah, from the '80s. We probably had the same stuff in common. All horror movies, actually. And what about school? The Challenger blew up. I remember that from school. Did you were probably in my class when that happened. No, I think I was in. I think I went to the elementary after that. But I remember watching that on TV. Remember that space shuttle blew up, the Challenger?
Yeah, I remember that day, yeah.
It was on school. We were in school when that happened. It was on TV. Oh my God, that was tragic. And there was a bomb threat at one of the schools I went to. I remember one day in Alcoa, downtown here, and somebody was actually robbing a bank, and they called in a bomb threat to get all the emergency to go to the school at my elementary. And we're all here, the bomb here. Like, why would you want to do that? But we all had to go outside and all that and sit out there. And then we got to go home early. But, what do you remember from the '80s? What did you like about the '80s? Anything particular? Besides some of the movies, like the horror movies and that?
Yeah, the horror movies, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, well, that's when they were all out, yeah. Pretty much all the movies I can think of came out in the '80s.
Ghostbusters, Gremlins, yeah.
Yeah, earlier I even remembered Indiana Jones and Terminator and Back to the Future. Yeah. For me, that was all the best movies, and the music as well. You know what I mean? But that's what I did, and then I did the monster movies. Maybe I can remember a couple to tell you and see if we remember some more. See, monster movies could be a different wide range. Like, see, monster movies, for instance, I was saying things like Planet of the Apes. Now, would you consider Planet of the Apes a monster movie?
Maybe.
Because it kind of is, right? Like, it's weird. What is a monster movie, right? The Fly, right? The Fly. That's a monster movie?
Yeah, the Fly would be.
Godzilla, King Kong, right? Because they're the monsters, right? Jaws, right?
Jaws, yeah, that come out in '78.
That'd be a monster movie. Would you consider that? Like Lake Placid, Anaconda?
Anaconda, yeah, Lake Placid.
Those are all my monster movies. So you consider them monster movies too, right? Okay. Lake Placid, Anaconda. What about Starship Troopers? You remember that one?
Yeah. Godzilla.
Arachnophobia. With them giant. Oh, I didn't even mention Eight-Legged Freaks. That's another one.
Yeah.
That's kind of a monster movie, right? Monsters. But the couple that I was unsure about was like Harry the Henderson's? Like, would you consider, because he's a Bigfoot, right? Is that
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't consider that a monster movie.
would you or no? No?
No.
Okay. So, but King,
Because the Harry
it's a comedy,
the
right?
Sasquatch was friendly and everything.
Yeah.
So
But what about
I don't think
King Kong?
I don't think it was much of a monster movie.
Okay, so he has to be has to be like a bad, so that's a criteria. It has to be bad, kind of, or negative to be a monster?
Yeah.
Okay.
Criteria.
Because King Kong is a monster. He's an ape, right? And Planet of the Apes are kind of bad, but so I was kind of, yeah, some of them I'm kind of unsure. What about Attack of the 50-Foot Woman? Now, she's a giant woman. Now, would you consider that a monster?
Possibly.
Or a Splash? But that's a mermaid, so Splash wouldn't be, right?
And a Splash, I don't think.
Oh, okay, so that's what I was iffy on, too, the same things. Splash. Okay, Tremors. Tremors is. Tremors is a monster movie. And there was one other one where they were, I can't remember, but those were basically the monster movies. Yeah, those were a figure out, but I was just trying to throw in different ones to see what is a monster and what isn't, you know. So I got, but today is the bracket, and then I actually got some comedy I want to try with you that I wrote. I don't know. I just got done with reading an audio book. The audio book is called Mastering Stand Up: The Complete Guide. And then I got another book. What was that one called? Molecules of Emotion. It's about science and your DNA and all kind of heptide. I forget the names. Receptors and stuff. I was getting a little confused. Not very long, though, only 3 hours for people that are involved, or for people that are interested. But today, the bracket, I thought we could talk about, crap. Oh, best boogeyman. How about we do that? We could come up with.
Boogeyman 1, 2, and 3.
No, I mean best boogeymen, like period, like
Michael Myers.
Freddy, Jason. Like let's just do them all. You know what I mean? Let's get them out there. Like who considered? I mean, we could probably come up with 100 out right away, but let's just throw them out, and then we'll dwindle the bracket down every so many podcasts we do. We'll take out a few, you know, and then so we can get down to like the last few, like the best boogeymen. So we already have what you said, Michael Myers.
Wendy Cole. When's he coming? We'll see if he shows up.
Oh, yeah. Well, let me mention a couple that you can chime in with. So we got Michael Myers from Halloween, Freddy Krueger from A Nightmare on Elm Street, then we got Jason from Friday the 13th, the Creeper, Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah.
Chucky.
Pinhead
from Hellraiser. Chucky from Child's Play. Leprechaun. He's a leprechaun, but he's still a boogeyman, right? Leprechaun from Leprechaun. Saw, what's his name from Jigsaw? Jigsaw. I don't know his real name.
Tobin Bell.
Yeah, I mean, what's the Kramer, right? John Kramer?
Yeah.
John Kramer from Saw. Let's see, who else do we got? We got tons of them here. I'm having a mind thing at the moment. Jack Torrance from The Shining, right? Scream, Ghostface from Scream. Who else can we got here? There's so many boogeymen. And then you got the Boogeymen. And then there's a new sequel out now. I guess it's a sequel to the Boogeyman movie with Barry Watson. Where his stepson or stepdaughter is seeing the Boogeyman now. So, remember Raimi produced that first Boogeyman movie a couple of years back?
Yeah.
Well, like 10 years back. And they did a sequel that actually had Tobin Bell. He was a fake boogeyman. He was doing something, and he was messing with like these college kids, but he was actually the boogeyman in that one. Spoilers. I already said it, but who else is the best boogeyman here? How about Mrs. Voorhees? She can, a woman's fine, right?
Yeah, she's a boogeyman, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Well, Mrs. Voorhees, she's really the only one, right? Who else can we say there was a woman in the movies? I guess the lady from Misery, right? If you want to call her a boogie woman.
Well, maybe, yeah. I doubt it, though. I don't think she's fit.
Just Mrs. Voorhees kind of. She's really it, right? Oh, you got Psycho. Speaking of that, Norman Bates. Can't leave him out. Leatherface. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
Who else do we got here? I mean, couple of Jesus. Well, you got the other girl. Okay. Speaking of women, Summer. Oh man, what was the camp from the '80s? Angela.
Oh yeah.
Angela.
Trying to remember.
We can't. Oh my God. Sleepaway Camp.
Sleepaway Camp, yeah.
So that's two of them actually. We got Angela and we got Mrs. Voorhees. Angela's messed up. Huh. So she's more messed up than Mrs. Voorhees and stuff like Angela did in those Sleepaway Camp movies that people don't know about them. Oh my God.
What'd you call upstairs?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sleepaway Camp. So then we have Angela from Sleepaway Camp. Yeah, if y'all write into the show, HS19782015 at outlook.com, or you can call 724-513-1472 if you have any input on it. Or if you want to talk to any of like leave a message or reach any of this. You have to go shortly, or are you all good? Chris?
No, we were just.
Okay.
We got a problem with our bathroom every weekend, sir.
Oh, yeah. That's life. That sucks.
Yeah, we got a couple of leaks actually.
You ever lived in? I lived in places that had them big old stains right above them, where I felt like it was just gonna fall in on me. You know, because the water goes down through the floor, right, and then you could see it under on the ceiling, you know, in your bedroom or whatever. And then you were thinking, oh man, it's just gonna fall right through the toilet or whatever it is, the tub right there. Oh my gosh, that's something. But yeah. So who else is there boogeyman? I'm trying to think. Is there anybody? We got Chucky and we got Leprechaun as far as oddities. I think we mentioned a good most of the well-known ones. I don't know what the guy from The Collector is called. You know his name? I mean, he's a boogeyman kind of. The Collector, I guess. I don't know. Did you ever see those movies, The Collector?
I've heard of them. I don't never seen them.
Oh, it's by the same people that did Saw. I only checked out the first one before I lost my sight. It's basically these crooks go into this house they stake it out. They're going to go rob it when the family's gone, right? It's like Home Alone. But when they get in there, there's already booby traps and stuff. And here's somebody else is living there, and he's a collector, and he collects parts of their body or something. Oh my! But he gets them all these different traps. It's basically Home Alone with a killer. The killer is just torturing them with these little traps and devices, and trying to make see if they're surviving. He just wants a piece of their bone, kind of like a predator. He just wants a piece of them. If he conquers them, he wants to take like a bone or skin or ear or whatever. But it's called The Collector. And he wears a mask too. So. But The Collector. Phantasm, the tall man. There's another one. That movie.
Yeah, I'm not much into Phantasm.
The Crypt Keeper, what about that? Would you consider him a boogie? Well, he was the Crypt Keeper. He's a host. He pretty much is a host. Yeah, from Tales from the Crypt. Well, I mean, he could be a boogeyman, right? Tales from the Crypt.
Could be.
He just hosted it, but he was pretty creepy. So, we got the Tales from the Crypt. Yeah, this is Best Boogeyman. And then, I mean, it's going to be tough when we get down, because, of course, all the main ones are going to be up on the top 10, you know. And I don't know how we're going to get to the top, just because they're all good, but we'll have to come up with reasons why. When we get down to like the top, so many, 10 or whatever, we'll start come up with why we like each one and throw them out, you know what I mean? That sounds good. I like to do a brackets now and movie reviews. And, yeah. Have you had any new movies lately? Have you checked out on TV or on demand? Nothing?
I had Cemetery Bloodlines. I saw the trailer for that.
Oh, you did see the trailer? Does it look crappy?
That stuff looks okay. Of course, they show you all the stuff that's good.
Yeah, they ruin it. And that doesn't even mean those scenes are going to be in now. We noticed where they show scenes, and I never noticed this before, but I noticed it like in the Friday the 13th remake, where there's a scene where Jason is sharpening the machete in the trailer, but it's not in the movie. Yeah, you notice that?
Yeah, I saw that part of it.
And that was stupid.
Yeah, I saw the trailer.
Yeah, that was dumb. It didn't make sense to me either. Like, Jason's going to sharpen the machete, just like Jason's going to look in the mask or in the mirror when he puts on the mask. I don't think so. He looked at himself. He was all checking himself out. You know, I don't like that. When they take that character and they just, and the rest of the movie, I thought most of it was okay, but there was just some things in there, and it's like these people don't know anything about the character that they're creating on screen. You know, Jason would not sharpen a machete. Why would he care if it's sharp? Why would he care what he looks like in the mirror? Like he's gonna be putting on makeup. Well, Leatherface put on makeup, but Jason will be doing his hair next. He'll be braiding that little bit of hair he has. I mean, I don't understand it. Like he doesn't care what he looks like. He doesn't care what clothes he's wearing or if he's wearing clothes at all, right? Jason. So why does he look in the mirror to check his mask?
That's after he gets a hockey mask.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense, does it? He looks in the mirror and check his mask out. Like, if anything, he would just put it on and walk away. And that's fine. We don't need to see him turn around and look on camera. Oh, it was almost like Tim Allen, like, oh, huh? That's what I, that's what I, because I'm a fan like you, and that those things, I'm a stickler for that. You don't make a movie and have Jason do something he wouldn't do. You know? I don't know how you can compare that. Michael Myers has never done anything that was that stupid that you could say he didn't do something that Michael Myers wouldn't do. I mean, he was driving in the first movie, so. We never see Jason drive. That's the next thing. I'll have Jason drive a car. Oh, I hope not. But, how about some comedy? I'm going to try a couple jokes I wrote, maybe, or just play around with it and see what you think a little bit here. If I can remember, I'm going to my freaking Alexa. Let's see. How about this? I used to.
Sorry, it appears nothing is playing
Alexa,
at the moment.
stop. Whoops, I said your name by accident. Wow. But anyway, I used to come up with funny stuff, right? Mix names together and stuff. So I thought of what do you call, and nothing about names and all that, but this is just the way they came out, right? And these are people you wouldn't see together usually, like a black and an Asian, right? You don't see them together, but what would you call that? A Blasian, right? That's kind of cheesy. Not really funny, huh? A Blasian. It was funny whenever I was high at the time, years ago when I wrote it. But yeah, black Asian, Blasian, right? And then Japanese and an African. You really don't see those couples together. What would you call that? A Jafrican. And then a Jafrican, right? I'm just coming up with funny names. This is something I wrote years ago. And then the third one was another one was a Rasian, a Russian and an Asian. You never see Rasian. You call that a Rasian, but you never see Russians and Asians together, right? As couples. Yeah, so I was thinking of couples and what would their names be. You know how they have names like Ben Affleck and what's her name, Jennifer, and how they came up with these names. So I was trying to think of names if you put couples together, but couples that you don't see. Like, you don't see Russians and Asians together. You don't usually see Japanese and Africans together. I don't know why. Right? But, and then I also thought of TV show, right? Remember Andy Dick? The comedian?
Who?
Andy Dick.
No, I don't remember.
Oh, okay. He was pretty nasty, the guy with the glasses. He almost overdosed years ago, but he was on a bunch. Anyway, his name was Dick, so I thought of this show, Dick and Butts, right? You know the football player, Dick Butkus, right?
Yeah.
He was the tough football player for the Bears, and he's a real tough guy. And Andy Dick is like this little, kind of scared of everything, so I came up with this show, Dick and Butts. Andy Dick and Dick Butkus, paranormal investigators, right? And so they get in a van together, and they drive around checking out haunted places, like Dandy Dick and Dick Butkus, and the show would be called Dick and Butts. I thought that was funny when I wrote that years ago. Again, like I said, I was funny though, right? And,
World War Z's on now.
oh yeah?
That's a good one.
I got the audio book, and it has like all the different voices. It's really good. It has like different actors in it, like Alfred Molina. It has a better cast than the movie did. I think Common is in there. But if you all like these jokes, let me know. Let me know. And then I came up with an idea for a commercial, right? Subway, right? Subway with Leatherface working in the back behind the counter. And we got Hannibal Lecter talking about eat fresh. All right.
Subway, eat fresh.
That's
Yeah,
the-
I
that's
can
the-
imagine that.
That's the punchline. Yeah. You got Leatherface working behind the counter at Subway. Hannibal Lecter talking about eat fresh. Just imagine that commercial there.
How about Arby's? We have the meats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But eat fresh though is what Hannibal Lecter, like that Subway. That's their thing. Yeah. Yeah, you know that eat fresh guy. Or that we have the meats. You know who that is, right?
It's the same guy that does it, both of them, yeah.
Huh?
The same guy that does both of them.
Oh, does he do Subway and Arby's? I didn't even recognize. No, but you know who the voice is, the guy, right? It's Big Rains. Right?
Yeah, it's the same guy that does, yeah.
Oh no, it's not the same Arby's. No, the guy who used to do Arby's. I mean, the guy who used
Sure sounds like it does.
the guy who used to do Wendy's. You're talking about Where's the Beef?
Yeah. Where's the beef?
No, that used to be Darth Vader, James Earl Jones. Yeah, my
Was that a
brother-in-law.
woman that did that?
No, James Earl Jones, Darth Vader, the guy who did Darth Vader.
Yeah.
That's his voice. He was the Where's the Beef guy. And now it's the same. And now Arby's is with Ving Rhames. It sounds like him though. Yeah, my brother-in-law thought it was the same guy too. I said no, they have that same deep voice though, and they probably did that, on purpose because he sounds similar. And then James Earl Jones actually used to do the white or yellow pages too. Remember the phone books? He used to do that commercial, talking about the phone books. But that was that guy. He did the voice for Darth Vader. He doesn't do them anymore. He does other shows, other commercials. But Ving Rhames is the guy who does Arby's. So, but there's some more information for y'all. And we're gonna sign out here.
Yeah, that was a good Comcast.
And
Yeah.
love it. What we say? You can't judge a book. Everyone has a story. You can't judge a book by its cover. And love is a choice. So is the hate, right?
Got it.
Be the light.
Be the light, everybody. We'll talk to you again. Yeah.
We will be back. Same bad time, same bad channel. Got the phone on my lap. Hopefully I don't drop you. Get it over here.